channel. I know this is a little too extra, but this is my 15th video and I thought I would do something really special for it. This is for everyone who has been there with me through this journey. We're like the Amazons, women power, we're strong women who empower each other. So I came up with this look. This look reminds me of the Amazons, the strong women, and to me it's just a representation of how strong women can be. You don't need to go all out like I did, but you can definitely recreate this look however you want. Maybe skip the gold liner and the accessories, but this look is totally wearable. This is sort of my way of thanking you. So yeah, thank you for being there with me through all my videos, and I promise I'll keep on improving myself and pushing myself to create better content for you. And now let's just move on to the video and you guys can see how I created this. Oh hey, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Women should always empower each other, so yeah, do make sure to do that. And now let's move on.
Hey guys, so the first thing that I will be doing is my eyebrows, and for that I'm using this eyebrow pencil by Miniso. This comes with a spoolie on one side as well. So I'm brushing through my brows first and then I'm going to start filling them in. I'm going in very short hair-like motions in the front with very less intensity, and then towards the end of the brows I'll just increase the intensity and fill them in, making sure that I fill all the sparse gaps. And always make sure that you are brushing your brows through so that they look more natural. Next, I'm going to use this PAC Spotlight Concealer in the shade Nutcracker as my eyelid primer. Having an eyelid primer will help to even out all the darkness and veins in there, and also make your base look very tacky so that you have something for your eyeshadows to hold on to. Now, using the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to take the shades Pooter and Pukey, and taking those, I'm going to apply them as my transition above my crease. I'm using a blending brush for this, which is flattened but it's also fluffy. I got this from Shein. Then taking the shade Pukey, I'm going to take it on a smaller brush and apply it lower than the shade Pooter. And then taking a blending brush, I'm just going to blend everything out. Now taking the shade Hunts, I'm going to take it on this tapered blending brush. This is the Arte blending brush in PP23, and I'm going to apply it on my crease and above it, blending it out simultaneously so that we don't lose any of our transition shades. Taking the shade Roxanne, I'm going to apply it using the same brush right below the color that we applied. Taking the shade Jax, I'm going to take it on a pencil brush and just apply it first on the outer third of my eyes, and then I'm going to blend it out using that tapered blending brush by ProArt. For cutting my crease, I'm using the PAC Spotlight Concealer once again. This is a very full coverage concealer, so it will not mix in with the other colors and look ashy. So I'm using that first and just cutting my crease, but we're not going to go all the way. It's a half cut crease. And while that base is tacky, I'm going to take the shade Fireworks and then I'm going to apply it on the inner 1/3 of my eyes, and I'm going to apply it till I'm happy with the intensity, after which I'm going to move on to this shade called Cranapple, which is a very pretty reddish burgundy-ish shade, and I'm going to apply it on the middle of my eyes. And then taking the same blending brush, I'm going to just blend everything out. Now taking a makeup wipe, I'm going to clean out all the fallout and also sharpen up the eye look. Now I'm going to use this Hyper Glossy Liner by Maybelline in the shade Gold, and I'm going to apply it right on our cut crease. This is not the best, and honestly it has been discontinued. There is a better version of this by Miss Claire, so you can get that one. For eyeliner, I'm using the Faces Ultime Pro Liquid Felt Tip Liner. This is honestly the best liner that I've ever come across. So I'm going to use this to create a wing. This is so matte and jet black, and the point is so fine. It's really easy to create a wing liner with this. Now I'm going to add that same gold liner just underneath the wing to give it a pop of color. For false lashes, I'm using the PAC lashes in 59. Now moving on to the face, I'm going to use the Nykaa Prep Me Up primer. This is a silicone based primer, so I'm going to apply it right on the areas that I have pores and also on areas that need a little bit of smoothening, and this will just smooth everything out. For foundation, I'm using the Loreal Infallible foundation in 105, and I'm using this Rimmel Cosmetics sponge to blend everything out. I took the foundation on the sponge because this is a really matte foundation and it dries very quickly on the skin. Also, don't forget to apply it to your neck. I'm using an oval brush for this. For concealer, I'm going in with the PAC Spotlight Concealer once again and applying it right under my eyes, on my mouth area and my forehead. The Rimmel Cosmetics blender is so good for blending this out because it can really blend out very full coverage products with minimum effort. So I like it for that purpose, and it's also so soft. For powder, I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade 15 Light, and taking it on the sponge again, I'm going to just place it underneath my eyes, and I'm not baking but just making sure that powder gets into my skin and makes it look flawless and sets it as well. Now for contouring and bronzing, I'm using this Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade 350 Toffee. This is not a very harsh contour, but it's more like a natural soft contour, which is exactly what I wanted for this look. So I'm putting it underneath my cheekbones as well as my jawline and my forehead, and then making a V shape. For blush, I'm going in with the Maybelline Color Show blush in the shade Creamy Cinnamon, and I'm just applying it with the help of the Nykaa stippling brush right on the apples of my cheeks. Then taking the MAC Fix Plus, I'm going to take a quick little shower in it just to wet the skin before I move on to highlighter. This will help the highlighter to stay put. Using the Master Chrome Highlighter by Maybelline, I'm going to put it on the tops of my cheekbones and also on my chin. Also applying it on the nose as well as the sides of my forehead, just blending it out so that it's not too harsh, and then taking a quick little shower again before I move on to my inner corners and my brow bone. Now for the star of the show, I'm using this MAC liquid lipstick in the shade Carnivorous, and I'm gonna put it on my lips. You should be very careful with liquid lipsticks because they can get really messy really fast, but this is such a gorgeous shade. And with that, we are done, and here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I tried to do something very out of the ordinary for this one. It's probably not a very good daily wear, but then it's nice for those special occasions if you don't calculate all these extra accessories. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.